Eta, you know how they say it takes 21 days to form a new habit. So ngicabanga nje, maybe we use this time to take a different look at our money. And hopefully, we come out of this as ministers of our own finances. Let's change our habits together.
Broadcast live.
Hate, hate, watching I'm a hate. Up in this bitch, up in this bitch. I pull up like Hola Heita, hate, my hate, young motivate. I Hola wait, my hate, young elevate.
Okay, it's about that time. Yo, what's up?
Hello. Oh good. What's up?
You know, I'm out here doing the damn thing.
Sanitizing and all that shit.
I ain't sanitizing. I just stay dirty.
I feel you.
Ain't washed my hands in 32 days.
32 days.
Yeah.
I mean, you are applying for a coronavirus. Getting through the application.
No, I'm joking. Everybody that made fun of it ended up dying. So let me
yeah. But do you know anyone that died though?
No.
Like yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah. That's a good thing. It's a good thing.
What's happening? Everybody thinks that you're smoking something before you jump up.
No. Probably, yeah, maybe. Like, why? Good night, face. What can I do? Like, you know, I'm on lockdown, so yeah.
So you get high on lockdown, basically.
Yeah, and then after that, I record.
Damn! I see the comments are blocking the mic. I see.
Yeah, it's just setting up the vibes, you know, getting in the right space. Yeah.
Who you in studio with?
No, right now I'm alone.
Oh, is that? Oh, so you gotta set up at your place where you just
set up. Actually, it's funny. It's just a young setup. I actually took like an old sheet, like a bed sheet, and then I had like some black paint, and I was just going wild. And yeah, I just hung it up, and then all set.
So say Cameroon, where everything goes down.
Yeah, where everything goes down. Yep.
And I was saying the raps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really. Oh. Yeah.
Why are you so super nice? It's only like
I'm always nice. I'm always nice, bruh.
Tell me though. I mean, we met a couple of years ago. You know, did we meet through the KFC thing?
Yeah. But I feel like you were there at the Hustle as well, season 1. I feel like there was, even though we didn't interact, I feel like we've had like run-ins before the KFC things, like, and even online, yeah. But like officially meeting and talking, I think it was probably the KFC soundbite.
That's crazy. And you're also on the Hustle. I actually forgot on the Hustle. That's season 1.
Yeah. I can never forget it. Like, it gets mentioned every time. Like, yo. So I could never forget it.
So what is it? Is it like something that you carry with you, or it follows you everywhere you go?
Yeah, it follows me everywhere I go, honestly. And sometimes I feel like people, like, or some interviewers or like bloggers or whatever, like, highlights, like, that thing happened like 2014, 15, and yes, it was great, it was amazing, but like, Hispani has been continuing, the hustle has been continuing after that. So like, yeah, but I appreciate the fact that, they recognize that, but like, it's like the highlights. I'm like, 5 years later, still, so hustle.
Let me ask you, what narrative do you want people to lead with now?
Right, like, the shit I put out, like the music, the shit I put out, Hispani, the work. I don't mind. That was also part of the work, but like get up to date, like, you know, if you're gonna like interview someone or like talk to someone, at least if it's nice to, you know, read up on them and shit like that and see what they're doing currently. So yeah.
So I guess like for now, someone asked me who's Nelz, you know, so we're not gonna go into the hustle.
The hustle.
So like maybe let me allow you to reintroduce yourself. Your name is Nelz. Go.
My name is Nelz. Thuggie, aka Thuggie, aka the Queen of the Coast. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's me, the Queen of the Coast, Thuggie Terminator. Okay.
Why Terminator though? Why Terminator? That's so wow.
That's what? You mean it terminates? You terminates is like last number starting, bro. That's like last number starting. So everything that comes my way,
What has kept you going? You know, being in the space where like obviously maybe the reason why the hustle has been has always been mentioned is it's such a big platform, right?
Yeah.
And obviously like to come out of that and then keep going in the industry to build your name. I almost feel like you've almost treated that's why I don't remember the hustle, because I keep feeling like you're always treating it like you haven't done it before. You're treating everything like you're starting from the bottom all the time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
How important is it for you to be consistent with that, you know, and what keeps you going?
It's like it's so important for me to be known for my music. Like the only time I want to trend is when I'm trending for like my dope work that I've just put out. You know what I'm saying? So in order for that to happen, like I'm always in the studio, I'm always recording, because that's what I am. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's never gonna be a point like you're feeling maybe I'm there now, so I shouldn't put out music anymore. I shouldn't treat it like my first anymore. It's never gonna be about that, because I am an artist. So every day, music, and that's what I do. You know, just it's like playing the lottery, actually. You know, because it's like playing the lottery. You know, so after the hustle, there's a lot of songs that I put out. I put out the top. It did well. It did what it had to do. And then I put out Obalela. I put out a lot of music, like even projects like mixtapes and EPs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. And what inspires the music, actually, is just that hunger. Like it's like I never treat it like I'm there, like. Because I'm so hungry for more. Like when people actually have to sit back and like be told, yo, the things you were like wanting to do 3 years ago, you actually doing them now. But like then I have to take a step back and be like, oh shit, I was just on a like KFC soundbite Shanda's campaign. Like, oh shit, I was just on the sports scene like campaign. I was on the window. Like shit, I never imagined I would do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes I have to take a step back, just acknowledge it's okay, we're on the right track, and then go back at it.
Yeah. So I guess also like you also your own self-starter, because even right now at your crib you got your own microphone there, and you're high alone, and you're high alone, and you're about to get on the microphone. You know what I mean? And you probably rolled it yourself, and you probably wrote for yourself, so you don't have a ghostwriter or a ghost roller. Goddamn.
No. No, but I'd be lying if I said I'm a one-man like band. Yes, when it comes to the music, obviously it starts with me, so I have to make sure I have the mic, because you know what I'm saying, because that's where it starts. If I get an idea at 4 a.m., I can't be like going and knocking at somebody's crib like, can I record? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have to at least record myself and make it sound a certain way, and then I holler at my G, Clarence. Like he handles my vocals, he's my engineer, so I can always like send shit to him. And then drums is obviously like my go-to producer, drums by Sandy. So, and then I have Subu Dog, and yeah, I have like a lot of people in my little circle that I work with. I'm not just one man, you know? Yeah.
So with that being said, you know, I mean, I think that what I've realized with you also is that like it's that independence, even though you are a team. And when you go Terminator, it's almost like I feel like you've got a. I feel like you the leader of the team. You know what I mean? Like, and although you kind of, when I meet you, you always like, yo, super chill, but like it's like everything is calculated with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. It's funny that you say that, because now I'm actually imagining like all the run-ins we've had, and like I try to keep my composure everywhere. But honestly, like deep down, yes, everything is calculated, and at the end of the day, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? And it has, like I said, Wuti, it starts with me, Bram, because I'm the one that actually dishes out the music. So my head has to be like right before I can actually expect other people to see the vision. You know, I have to be very clear about it, and everybody must know. But if you don't, you know, I don't say comply, but if you don't really see the vision, like, sure, we keep it moving, like, you know what I'm saying? And like those people that I just said right now are those people that actually just believe in the whole vision. But yes, I am the leader of the pack, and I feel like that came as well with my past experiences, like, you know, with being signed up. I was signed before.
Oh, right.
Right before, so yeah, right before the hustle. So a lot of shit just went down, and I felt like I was not in control when I should be, because I mean, I'm the one that wants this, you know what I'm saying? So after that, it was just independency the whole time. Like, let me get this. Like, if anyone comes, they're gonna find me barely on the run. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to give anyone that power that, you know what, if I don't do this, Nelz ain't gonna be shit. Nah. Yeah.
Shout out to Moozlie, who's out here. She's asking, I must ask you about the time that you finished the recording and shooting your latest single, and she says you're too far.
Yeah, ne? when we shot Hola Heita. Yo, that was a vibe. That was a vibe. So what happened was, okay, last year towards the end of the year, yeah, I was listening to beats and stuff that Ujams had sent me, and then bam, I get this. I just released the Thuggie EP, so that was a whole different sound compared to Hola Heita Hater, right? And then I was like, you know what, December, I'm just like, oh, this has a bounce to it that, you know, I feel like I've always wanted but never knew I did, you know? So I was like, okay, Hola Heita. I was like, you know, let's keep it thuggy. And I hollered at Moozlie and Phresh Clique, because I mean, like, you were born and you know, they so casty with it, they chilled with it, and I already had like talks with them about working together, so that was, you know, easy. And then I hollered at
the comments.
Phresh Clique, they are doing the things. And then I hollered at Sports Scene. I was like, you know what, I want to actually record it proper, like have us all together and record it. As opposed to just sending files, like, yo, sometimes that shit, I mean, I don't personally like that. So I prefer like energies flowing, yeah, boy. And then obviously if it's gonna be at the Sports Scene studios, why not just shoot one time? Because those studios are amazing. They have the court there. They have, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just kill the shit one time. Barely budgets are equal. There's no budget. So let's just hire a camera, holler at Wow Factory, some students from EFDA that graduated last year, and we had like a relationship with them. So I was like, you know what, guys, please help me out. Let's just shoot this and this. There's something. I had this crazy idea. We can hire the camera. We literally got there in the AM. Went to go hire the camera. La It was my first time at Senton City Mall, by the way. Like, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, shit's big. Anyway, we hired the camera, and then we shot everything. Obviously, Slicker pulled up as well. I'd hollered at Unoglunga, and she done pulled up, and yeah, it was just a whole vibe. And it honestly didn't go the way I expected. I was expecting things about the stress. I'm gonna be stressed up because like I want this shit to happen, but it just flowed. Everything just flowed nicely. It was just a vibe. Like, yeah, it was dope. It was dope. And now the video's doing amazing. Yeah.
So basically, you came. Everyone came for the recording, and you were just like, you know what? Let me just double up. Let me just double up. Take this thing and make it bigger than just that. That's what we call. That's what we call being resourceful, and that's what we call taking your opportunity and maximizing on it. You know what I mean?
True, because if I had not done that, like I was gonna think, okay, now I have this fire record. Now I must think of like how am I gonna do the video and just think of something that I don't even have the money to do, and then I get stressed out, and then I'm just like, let me just kill it one time, let it flow, it's like playing the lottery, like I said, just try and see if people are gonna vibe to it, and they did.
Shout out to La Vida Nota, who's coming with the English. He said it's optimizing. It's called
okay.
Optimizing. Yeah. Now tell me, with you and moving this way, where do you get do you read any books? Where do you kind of get your mind to move the way you move in the game?
Hey, I don't read. I wish I read. Like, I wish I read. I have so many books that I like buy because, like, when you read the back of the book and you're just like, yes, I need this shit, and then you buy it, and then I never finish it. I never start some of them. But I watch a lot of documentaries and a lot of like motivational videos on YouTube. So I feel like that's more accessible, and it's just like short. When I have 30 minutes, I can just watch like some motivational shandas or watch like something that always like gets my mind, thinking and stuff like that. So that's where I get the knowledge on how to play my cards right, or you know what I'm saying. And I also like look at other artists that have actually made it or are at a point where I wish to be at, and like I kind of follow their journey and watch some documentaries and shit like that, and yeah, pick it up from there and make it work for me.
Yeah. Have you ever literally like and I'm very interested to find out if you've ever had a moment of hesitance just with regards to your career, and if it was caused, what could have caused it?
Yep. I actually recently did a thing. The Uzawe has that KZN cipher, lockdown cipher thing. And yeah, in that verse, I like mentioned, like, let me take you back, maybe around 2016, smoking hella greens, just went indie, so I'm the A team, nothing get between. The aim is to kill the something. But I actually talk about my depression as well. Like in 2016, I was like in a place where I felt like shit was not popping. I just actually came off the hustle, and like I had this expectation, which what, this just happened, so I'm gonna do this, and obviously like we can only plan, but don't necessarily always go the way you plan. So I was just at a dark place. I was doubtful. I just went indie, like I said, and I didn't have a mic. I didn't have anything, so I didn't even have cash, like, you know what I'm saying, that much cash. So I couldn't be like, I want to come and record knowing I don't have the cash to record, because that's another thing I don't like. I feel like I'm exploiting someone when I'm hollering at them for their talent and then I'm asking them to do it for free. You know what I'm saying? So, but luckily I made some relationships, and people were actually extending their hand, be like, you know what, come and record. If this works out, it works out. So I was in a dark place 2016, and I'm surprised how I got out of that actually. But yeah, I've had doubts, but ever since then, ever since I got out of that, I've never looked back. Like, I've never looked back, because I feel like I have the power, like my attitude has the power to make or break me. So I keep it clean, always.
And that energy, and that energy has you feel that energy has opened up your doors, regardless of where you are. Do you ever feel like being in Durban also kind of slows things down for you at times?
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. I won't lie. It definitely does. So many people have told me as well to move up to Joburg. But another thing, it has to be calculated. I'm a girl. I can't just be like, it's easy for niggas. Like, yo, I can just move in with my nigga. Like, hey, no. Like, I have to calculate things, and at the same time, my family as well needs to know which, okay, you good, you well. I can't just, So I'm making it work for now, but I won't lie, it has slowed things down a lot.
I mean, even if you had to move with any type of nigga, like the thing is that like you also very intimidating, Your drive will intimidate you. So you need a guy that's not going to be intimidated by your drive. So you've also made it even harder for yourself to meet someone, who will wait for you,
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
you do already, and unless you do have someone already.
Yes, I knew this was going there. So I'm like, yeah. Hey, sly with it. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, oh, was
yeah, I'm coming to Josie. I'm coming to Josie, bro. Next year. Go to this COVID as well, like done slowed things down. Like, my plans are shinty like a cool because of this whole lockdown and COVID-19 shandis. But yeah,
without COVID, without COVID, what do you think you'd be doing right now, or even planning?
Yeah, one thing promo ring. Is that such a is that a word? Promo ring.
It's promo ring.
Yeah, promo ring for Hola Heita Hater, because it's doing so amazing. Like, I had plans to go to Swaziland and actually hit some like schools there. It was so dope, but obviously that can't happen. There's supposed to be a Hola Heita Hater bucket hat. Feel me? With sport, like at sports scene right now, but I can't say much about that. But that's also like, something that was supposed to be happening. J. Supposed to be shooting for my next single. I'm just, it's depressing, this thing. It's depressing.
I'm letting you take the depression. I'm letting you take it.
Yo, it's depressing. But yeah, I would be all over. Like, I'd be all over right now, just pushing. I'd also like, just got into like sort of a deal nyana with Urban City Brew, Durban Poison. They sell that beer made out of Ishandis. So it's like
made out of what?
No, cannabis beer. Cannabis beer.
Yeah,
cannabis.
So
cannabis.
My name's Mets, and my X is available. Shandis is available of anything.
Shandy, anything. It stands for anything. So but it's Durban Poison City Brew. Yeah, they sell cannabis beer, and we'd be shooting something with them probably. Like I'd be doing a lot. Yeah.
So now you are inside.
But now I'm inside, but I'm still like doing stuff with whatever I can do inside. So I did the 21 hooks when lockdown started. Like every day I was dropping a hook. Like I was actually recording J1 live. And I did like IGTV series for that. And then just before 21 days, just before Ramaphosa announced that it's no longer 21 days, I was like, oh, okay, 21 hooks, I'm fucked. So I was like, no, I'm not carrying on, because I was like, nah, I was angry. Like, wow, now it's going to be 41 hooks, then it's 90 hooks, and then it's like 101 hooks. What if this thing fell on September? I was like, nah. So now I'm doing Fuck Sleep live sessions. Monday on Facebook, and then on Fridays here on Instagram. So I go live and I just perform some of my old stuff, some of my new shit that's gonna be coming, and I just vibe with everyone.
What do you call those sessions? What do you call those sessions?
Fuck Sleep live sessions, 10 p.m. Fuck Sleep live sessions.
When you call rap,
no, like the thing is, we lockdown, I went to my lala, bro. Even myself, I just found myself just napping. I'm like, wow, I'm just napping. Like, nah, it's not healthy. So let's wake up, fuck sleep. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
When we get out of this thing, if we ever get out of this thing, and let's just say that this is the new normal, what is gonna be the solid project from then on? Let's just say this is the new normal from now on. What's the solid project?
Like if we never get out of this.
We're never gonna get out of it. It's over. Like now we're adapting to the new normal.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's later.
You haven't even thought about that.
No, I have, but like I'm sure that you're just so negative.
I'm not negative. I'm actually like I'm realistic, you know. I'm just saying, let's just imagine this is the new normal. You know, how do we reach our people? How do we give them full projects? You know, what do we do after this? You know what I mean?
I mean, personally, what I will be doing, obviously after Hola Heita Hater, I have another single titled "Di Casa Italiano." I'm actually just pushing for people to subscribe on my YouTube, because once I get to 500, then I'll drop that shit. And then I also have a live performance with Ilokuza. I'm not sure if I can mention it here, but it's another.
Yeah, you can. There's not like
yeah. Did you? I'm not beef.
I'm not beef.
Okay, so it's a Juxi. So I also have like a live session with Jux, like a live performance, Shanda. So I guess we just have to obviously do that more and see how we can actually cash in. What's dope about the Jux is that they actually pay you as well. So like, you know, so that's the only way. Just teaming up with online streaming platforms and just doing live performances, performing online. That's what we can do. That's all that we can do actually for now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and just
the point
capitalizing.
By the way, the point of this thing is mention wherever you are and everywhere you are. You know what I mean? So now we are comfortable with ourselves as zelanga lana ukuthi sikhulumeza abanye abantu.
Yeah. Now that's
sikhuluma ingoma, sipromote ingoma, sipush movement. Kuluma. It's a Hype magazine. It's
Young kid,
Playboy, wherever you are, whether you have got a Playboy cover, whether you're on Hype magazine, Kuluma, support that.
No, that's dope. That's dope. So yeah, that's all that we can do. And I just hope Nama brands as well will put that in their budget to let's, you know, social media is the way now. Let's bangena to live performances, have artists perform, entertain your followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Now, you know, I mean, I really appreciate like everything that you've kind of done, you know, and and more than anything, your resilience. You know, all the time you kind of speak to me. Yeah, you soft spoken, but in the bottom of you are a G. You know?
Thank you. It comes out in the music, though.
It always come like, you know, but it's like you're not here. You know, I don't think a lot of people know how many walls you've hit, you know, and how many attempts you've been making to be in the game, you know. And the only way a person like you stays in the game is because you are definitely hardcore. So when you call yourself Terminator, I can already see. You're a G.
You know, Stogie actually hit me up. So, Kona any fires or in food as well, like, you know, that Friday, yeah. So, and it comes out more in my music. But yeah, you're right. I'm definitely soft-spoken, and like, if you don't understand me, then I'm not even gonna try and convince you, or like, you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm just gonna do my thing, and it's gonna show in the work. I let the work speak.
Yo, that's all you have. All you have is your work. We're not here for you. We're not here for your weed that you are smoking, over the weed that you are promoting home brew. We're here for the music. So keep playing the music, and through the music, then we become there for you. You know what I mean? The music makes us laugh. You know what I mean?
Music unites.
You know what I mean? Yo, Nelz, shout out, man. Thanks for taking our call, and keep doing what you're doing. Most importantly, I'm just saying, keep working. You know, keep working. And I think the game needs people like you, because you also, beyond just being a G, you also learning a lot. So I also wish that you stick around in the game to also mentor a lot of other new up and coming artists, particularly like the girls who will be coming in the space, just so they can learn that, like, when you go out there, you gotta literally like go out there and never ever make an excuse or believe that anyone else is gonna put you down, because I think you're a leader, so you're gonna need to make it even after your career to really motivate the future of that's gonna come through. Because
Yeah,
you see, all the things that you've gone through have been lessons for you to teach other people.
Yeah, true. True.
So you got to make it to the other. So you got to make it to the other side of your career, and come back to the music as a coach. Come back as a Benny.
Straight. No, I totally respect that. Like, I appreciate that, bro. And yeah, that's the plan. Just, I want that. I want to be like an inspiration. I want to tell the story. When I feel like I'm at that point where I can actually tell you my story, like, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy because it's deeper than just the music. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by my grandmother. All right. So like, it's deeper than the music. But like, when I'm at that point, I feel like I'll be able to tell it more because I'll have a lot of shit to show for it. So that's what I'm fighting for. Just to make it through and just be an inspiration. Yeah.
We're watching you silently.
Silently.
Peace, Nelz.
Peace. Thank you, bro.
Get back on that mic and get back to that thing that you put on the side because of us.
I'm sending the new shit as well. The Casitalian, send you that. The Casitalian, the next.
Yeah. Please do.
Put it up on video, showcase.
Sure. Thanks, girl. Nice.
Cheers.
Broadcast live.